This is our 1991 BMW E30 318IS. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk around of the car. Following that, there will be a second walk around where I'll show close-ups of all the cosmetic blemishes, and then there will be some video clips of the interior as well as under the hood. So we purchased the car in early 2020 from a woman in Pennsylvania who was actually the original owner. We have put a paint gauge on every panel and confirmed original paint throughout. Alpine white over black sports seats. Really well equipped car. The spec is great. We have the original window sticker and manuals and all sorts of stuff that'll come with the car. But limited slip diff, 5-speed, sports seats, fog lights, manual sunroof. It's a really well optioned car. Really nice and dry. We did have a couple little bubbling spots at the forward point of the rockers refinished. Luckily that's just on the black portions. We were able to have that done professionally without having to touch the original white paint. Glass and light lenses all look good. A good bit of recent services. We took the car on a road rally in May of 2020, about 150 miles of country back road carving, and the car is just awesome. Really lively. Since getting the car, we have changed the oil, done all the brake pads and rotors, replaced the whole cooling system. It had an aftermarket radiator on it, so we replaced that. Replaced the coolant reservoir as well. Just a really nice dialed in car. The service records indicate that the tires were done. The fronts were in 2016, the rears were in 2017, so about, say, close to 2,000 miles on each of them. This portion of the video is showing all the blemishes. You can see a couple little road chips towards the front, very light scuff on the passenger front bumper, tiny little ding there, just in the corner by the light. Looks like probably storage related. Same here, just a little ding along that line. The third and final ding on the car, right there, just behind the driver door handle. And then you can see in the crease, hard to call that rust, but just a tiny little spot of discolorment. Rockers freshly refinished, professionally done, beautiful shape. Front spoiler was also redone. It's black, obviously they were white original, but it's all preference, and we think the black looks better. The rear spoiler, original to the car. A little bit of paint cracking on it. The paint aged on the spoiler not as well as it did on the body. Paint on the body is unreal. You can see here, again, just a couple tiny little scuffs on the bumper. Little chip just above the fuel filler. Weather stripping is in really nice shape throughout. There's no volume in the car running in this portion of the video because somebody started firing up a weed whacker the next lot over. But the car runs like a top. We have enjoyed having it. Lastly, there's a scratch there on the top of the driver fender. In the interior, you can see the little trim that's around the door handle has a little crack in it. Very minor. Interior's in great shape. Original carpet is kind of tired. I scrubbed it, but there's only so much you can do. It's gray, so it didn't age super well. Get some nice floor mats for it, and it'll look really good. Original radio is functional, cassette player. The R12 air conditioning blows cold. The heat's functional. All the different settings of the blower work. Give the listing a read through for the whole description of it. A couple little things. You can see to the left of the cluster, there's a tiny little nick there on top of the dash, as well as in that corner of the parcel shelf. Seats are impressive. Never reupholstered. Black sport seats. Really nice. The driver's seat back outer bolster has a couple cracks, but nothing bad. It's really just a super honest, super original car. The headliner is clean and tight and original. Like I said, the sunroof is actually manual, so there's a little piece that you can wind out with and wind it back in.